Hi, this is a judge's info for original oration. Original oration, another way to think of that is a persuasive speech. They should be making a point about something and trying to talk you in to going to their side of the fence on this point, whatever it is. Okay. So they should do that with facts, with sources, and then with their own opinions and insights. Um, it should be in a standard speech format with an introduction that says, here's what we're going to talk about today and lists their points. Then it should have paragraphs of points. Doesn't necessarily have to be three, but that would be great if it's at least three, but it could be more. It really should have a counter argument in it. Sometimes they don't, but they really should if there is an obvious counter argument to it. And then it should have a conclusion that pulls everything together well and reminds you about what you've been told today. So they should be very natural and poised. It should be completely memorized. They should be moving around the room subtly, not running around the room, not pacing, but they should be doing like the speaker's triangle or the speaker's diamond, where they kind of move slowly and work their way around the room. It should feel very natural when they do it. They should use voice inflections. They should use dramatic pauses. They should do things that make it interesting to listen to so it's not monotonous. It should not feel ba-dump, 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 ba-dump. It shouldn't feel that way. It shouldn't feel like it's rocking you to sleep either. It should just be a really nice, interesting TED Talk type speech. Okay. Um, you can comment on the content of the speech because they wrote that themselves. You can comment on their delivery, and you'll see that on the rubric. It cannot be over 10 minutes. You cannot comment on the time unless there's a timer present, which will probably only be for the finals. So you can comment that it didn't feel long enough, but you can't actually make a time comment on there. Um, you can talk about their topic. Did they choose a good topic? Wasn't an interesting topic? Things like that. Then you will rank them at the end from the one being the best and then the lowest number being however many there were in the room. So if there were seven, the lowest number will be a seven. If there were five, the lowest number will be a five. I will try to let you know ahead of time how many are actually in each round so that you don't sit there and wait when you're actually done. So then you will rank them. Nobody could have the same ranking. Then you will give them quality points. They must have quality points in order, but there can be a tie. So let's say first and second were both amazing. They can both get 25s. Then third place wasn't quite as good, so they get a 24. Then fourth place was not very good compared to the others, so maybe they get a 21. Then fifth place was a little bit worse, so they get a 20. So you don't have to go in exact order, but if they got a lower ranking, they could not have a higher quality points than somebody who got a higher ranking. Okay, so just be careful about that. And then make sure, I usually don't give under a 15 just because hopefully they had the guts to go in there and stand and do it. So don't give anybody less than that. Do try to give some comments, guys. Do try to do some things on their rubrics that will help them. We're trying to make them better, not just give them a score and say who wins and who loses. So do give them some comments if you can. When you're all done, make sure it's signed, make sure your room number is correct on the ballots, make sure the round is correct on the ballots, and then take them back to the judges table where you checked in. Let that person that's there go through them and make sure they're all right, so we don't have to chase you down like if we're missing something or you didn't do your rankings right or something like that. Just have them check it right there and then find out where your next assignment is to judge and then go and do that. All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.